posting some. I ain't been posting a whole lot, but anyway. So I want to get this YouTube channel going. I got a damn, all kind of crazy shit going on. I don't know. Y'all can probably see that on the. Maybe I can see that on the back GoPro. If it's on, yeah, it's on. All right. Anyway, guys. So got some brakes and shit from my car the other week. Cross drilled slotted rotors. Power stop evolution. See, I got the race version, not the street version. Man, they're really kick ass, honestly. Compared to stock, they're like, it's unreal. And I know some of y'all gonna clown because it ain't saline or like something really expensive. But like I was looking at EBC parts, I was looking at all kind of stuff, man, and like they're right around the same price for everything. I read the reviews, they got a lot of good reviews. The only complaint I got is when they're cold, the back would squeak a little bit. Once they get hot, like so the very first stop in the morning, man, like you got a little squeal from the back. But now that being said, once they're warm, you don't hear them no more. Like they're really, really good stop power. Anyway, so working on trying to get some suspension for this thing. Seen some RTR springs online. Somebody had bought them new. They don't have the Mustang anymore. They haven't used the spring. So anyway, long story short, they wanted back. They want a low price for them. So I'm trying to get them. Waiting on them to message me back. And then the guy's got a short throw shifter, Barton Hybrid 3, I believe is what it's called. Looking to work on getting that too very soon. Those are going to be my next 2 modifications on the car. You guys already know I got rims in the car. This little dude wants to play. Sorry, guys. So anyway, we're going to get all that took care of here soon. Haven't decided yet as far as, I think I want the RTR springs. I really want to Steeda dual rate springs, but if I can get these RTR springs for the price that I'm going to get them for when they're brand new, never been used, that's going to be a hard thing to pass up. Plus, like, that's probably one of the best springs there is, to be honest. I would assume as much as the cars cost to have that stuff done to them. So anyway, we're going to be working on that, man. Thinking about doing a downpipe. Like, when I say a downpipe, not a turbo downpipe. I don't have a turbo or no, nothing like that. But I'm talking about a cat delete, obviously. Mid-pipe. That's what I think. That's what it's called. Mid-pipe. My bad, guys. So anyway, thinking about doing that real soon. I want it to be a little bit louder. I got the active exhaust, so I can always tone it down just a little bit. But I want to do that, or either high flow cats on the car. I haven't quite decided, but all these upgrades are coming real soon, man. So y'all pay attention. Gonna be doing it real soon. Trying to get this YouTube thing up in public, guys. I've been saying it for a couple years. I've got a little bit of support now. People that want to help me edit the videos and stuff like that. So we shall see, man. I want to get this thing going real good. I don't want to be a full-time vlogger. Like I don't want to go out and just travel and vlog all day, but I do want to do it. I do want to do it, go to some of the local car shows on the East Coast, like get around to some of these Mustang shows and stuff, man. Definitely want to do some performance mods to the car. I want to get out into that. Got some people on Facebook. Let me make sure that it's okay that I put their name out there, but they're doing some local car shows and stuff around the Clemson, Seneca, Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, all over that area within like a 50-mile radius. Anyway, so they do some stuff. You can come up, meet, chill, stuff like that. So we went to one night, and there's like a bunch of modified cars, twin turbo, 300ZXs, Supras, NSXs. Obviously, there's a bunch of Coyotes there. There's a couple of LS cars there, like some pretty badass Camaros. Definitely some badass GT500s there. S197 GT500 is my favorite. I love them things. I think they're bad as hell, especially anything from the 11 up, dude. Anyway, so all that crazy shit being said, man, we're going to be doing all this stuff soon. As soon as the guys message me back, I told them I was off on Sunday, so if they message me back in time, I'm going to try to go pick them up on Sunday, at least the Springs. The other guy lives close. It's just a matter of figuring out if I can get, I'm waiting to see if I can get a part for it. Nothing wrong with the shifter, and probably nothing wrong with the way it mounts, guys. It's the Barton hybrid, so you know it's got like a body mount kit, I think is what it's called, where it connects to the transmission, but it mounts to the body of the car. I want the bracket that goes down, connects to the transmission. I want it to be really sturdy, like for future plans of the car. Plus, I drive my car like every day, man. I drive the piss out of this car, so I really want it to be sturdy. I want it to be durable. Not saying that ain't. I don't know anything about them. These MT82s. My S197, my 2011 was my very first 5.0, my Coyote, our first Coyote. It had an MT82 in it, so that's the first time I dealt with it. It already had a lot of stuff done to it, like short throw shifters and stuff like that, so I didn't mess with none of it. This one needs it. Man, it's a pretty long throw from third to second, or second to third. I said third to second, second to third, man. Especially when you're getting down on the cars, you know, it's pushing you back and you got to reach. I'm not a tall ass dude, so that's a long extension for me. So, you know, I want to make that a little bit better with a short throw shifter. Plus, I like short throw shifters, man. I think they're more crisp, and I know that Barton, man, I know that thing's gonna be awesome. So I can't wait, really, honestly. I'm waiting on an email back to let me know, hey, yeah, you can buy that part, because if I can't buy the part, it's kind of pointless for me to buy this shifter for this guy, because it's not going to be exactly what I want. Like I said, I want the bracket that attaches to the transmission that attaches to it. He doesn't have that portion of it. He has the portion, he has this whole shifter, and then the portion that connects to the body of the car, and I think that's how they do these now. They're not really, I don't know, I want it to be really sturdy, man. My new edge is what a Tremec 3650s, I believe is what it is that's in them. I had Steeda track, short throw shifters, love them things. Them things are awesome. So I want as close as I can get to that. I know they make a Steeda for this, but it's not exactly the same. I don't know. You guys hit me up in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think about that Barton hybrid? Like, is it any good? The short throw shifter for the Mustang? I mean, hell, let me know anybody that's got one. Doesn't matter if it's just for a Mustang. Hell, let me know if you got one for a Challenger, Charger, whatever the case may be. I know they make them for those too. I'd like to know your input, man. I'd like to know what's up. Like, are they really good? I know a lot of people use them for racing. How are they for everyday street driving? Or should I just go with just a regular little ball one that drops in with a new rubber piece or whatever, instead of doing a whole shifter? Pretty sure a lot of y'all are going to say a whole shifter. I'm sure some of you may say the other way. Obviously, the whole shifter is probably going to be a lot more reliable as far as longevity. Probably lasts forever for as long as I have the car, which hopefully is going to be forever. Unless something crazy comes along, man. This is a 2021 California special. I had it since 3,500 miles. It was never owned by a person. It was only owned by the dealerships. Went from one dealership to another dealership. I guess they used it as a demo car. I'm not really sure what they used it for, but it's never had like a named person on a title. I'll be the first person on that. But anyway, that being said, it had 3,500 miles on it. It's got 26,800 now. I've had it for about 13 months. I drive the hell out of this thing. I love it. I'm gonna keep it forever if I can. Planning on buying another motor. As soon as this thing's paid off, I'm gonna save my money up for a couple months. I'm gonna buy another motor and I'm gonna build the piss out of it. Then I'm gonna change them out, swap them out, change them out. I got tongue tied, I'm sorry. Change them out. Rebuild this one, obviously. I don't know what I'll do at that point. See how I like the other one built. See what I like, you know, if I want to change anything up in the other one. But anyway, long story short, I have two motors. I'll be able to swap back and forth between the two when one's wore out or whatever. Or if I blow one up, I'll have a backup. That way I don't ever have to worry about it. And no, I'm not worried about electric, man. Shit, somebody knows how to make moonshine. If your car's E85 tuned, it'll run off of it. squared rims all the way around. I don't have staggered. Thinking about staggering it. I don't want to hear the bullshit. I've had plenty of Mustangs with staggered rims. They handle great. Not saying they don't. This thing tracks perfect in the corner. I don't know how to explain it. I talked to a man that worked for Jack Roush for 30 years. I think he said for 29 years. Works at a Ford dealer in North Carolina. Long story short, talked to him. He was telling me all about these cars and all about what I should and shouldn't do. And he's like, if you want maximum performance, this is what you do. He's like, with what you're doing, how you drive, this is the best option for you. He said, if you just want to go out and race people in a straight line, blah, 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 do this, do that, stagger it out. And yeah, I mean, he's kind of right. I mean, yeah, they handle really good around corners, but if you got one that's staggered and you got huge ass tires on it, y'all know what time it is. Now, when I say staggered, not GT500 staggered or GT350 staggered, because that's half an inch in width. Like, it's not a huge difference. Most people do like an 8.5 inch rim up front or a 9 inch rim up front, and then a 10.5 or 11.5 in the back. So I don't want to go that route. I want to keep it pretty close because I love the way the car handles. I do want to go wider on the tires. I'm thinking on the back, I got 285s on it right now. I'm thinking 305s, maybe 315s, just depending. Depends on what I do to the car. I mean, obviously, if I do a bunch of crazy shit to it, then yeah, I'm going to need more tire than that. But at the rate that I'm going, it's going to be a couple years, man, before I can really go balls to the wall. But I am going to start doing modifications to it. Gotta order 2 rims. Car wash got me, man. Car wash got me. I was pulling up trying to reach in to put my card in. The attendant was somewhere, I don't know, playing with himself. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but anyway, got to down. Like when I say I touched the rim, like I touched the rim on it, just enough to nick the paint. Like didn't put a dent in it, that's it, just enough to nick the powder coat. Long story short, that was at a car wash, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna go this other route. Well, if you're a short guy and you drive one of these cars, you kind of know they got a blind spot to what's like right directly beside the car. I've never hit nothing before, but that time I did. And before I realized it, I hit the goddamn curve at the gosh dang curve at the, I don't even know what I can say on here. I can't say, but anyway, I hit the curve. At the car wash at the Spinks. Made me sick. There again, didn't really hurt the rim. Just tore the powder coat up. I could probably get it fixed. But it gives me an excuse to get 2 11-inch rims. These are 10-inch. Gives me an excuse to get 2 11-inch rims. I have 285s on the front, 305s on the back, and roll out. You know what I mean? I think that should look good. It'll be a staggered setup to an extent. It's only 1 inch. It's not no crazy shit. It's not going to handle it's not going to affect how the car handles too much. But anyway, guys, I guess I've been running my mouth enough, man. I just wanted to see what was up. I got this new video app today, Final Cut Pro, I believe is what it's called. It's not a new app. It's been out. I just found out about it. Supposedly, you can edit multi-videos at one time from different sources, and it will sync the audio. So hopefully that's the case, and we can sync the audio on this thing. But we shall find out, man. Until later, peace.